Hello, today I am going to be going over my mod Buddycards for all those interested in it, as well as just people who are just want to see what the mod's about. So today I'm going to be going over a majority of the vanilla stuff, which means just if you throw it into vanilla, everything you need to know. There's a lot more when it comes to other mods, but once other mods start updating, Patchouli should update and the guidebook should have you all covered. So, first up, we got cards. So, we got base set packs. You can find these in overworld chests or by killing baby zombies, baby villagers, or even both at once. And they will give you 4 cards each. We got a common, a rare, and an uncommon and a foil common. So the way it works is each pack has 3 cards and a foil card, and there are 27 in total for all 3 vanilla sets. You're much more likely to get a common card than an uncommon card, than a rare card, than to get an epic card, which is the rarest and is used for some recipes. Yeah. And when you get all of them, you get a medal. If you have curios, you can equip these, and each one gives different effects based on enchantments or whatever. They can give 1 to 3 potion effects, depending on the medal, or even different effects, such as this one clearing levitation if you have it enchanted. Yeah, and these are booster boxes. They're practically just show off bulk storage or for shops. Put 6 of them together in a trapdoor shape in a crafting table. You could stack them up to 4 times. When you do it the 4th time, you don't get the little thing on top because it folds over. There's the same thing for each of these. So the nether one you get from defeating the Wither, trading with piglin, killing baby piglins or baby zombie piglins. You could also get them from nether chests in fortresses, bastions, or ruined portals, which also are in the overworld. And they also have the nether packs, forgot to mention that. So end set, this is the hardest one to get your hands on. You get this one from killing the dragon, or find them in end city chests, or rarely when killing shulkers. So that's the 3 sets. There's also a 3rd pack. This is the mystery pack. It's quite expensive, requiring 2 iron blocks. 2 iron blocks, 2 emerald blocks, 2 diamonds, and 2 phantom membranes surrounded by 1 of the 3 packs. And they give you 9 buddy cards, 7 of which are shiny. 7 of which are not shiny, while 2 of them are foil cards. And the mystery pack's main purpose is to get cards from sets that you don't have. For example, this is vanilla, but this is the Farmer's Delight set, or this is the Biomes You'll Go set, or this is the Aquaculture set. It makes it possible for you to get sets from mods you don't have loaded, which is great for collectors. Forgot to mention, for each of these you also have binders, which are storage. You can also enchant them, and if I were to enchant it, you would see I could get it up to, that's not a good enchantment, but practically if I got lucky, I might get extra page. No, I will not, because it is not feeling like giving me luck, but you can increase it so it holds up to double the amount of space, or this much. This is the vault. It's an upgrade to the binder. While you cannot enchant it, you can fit a lot in it, place it, and with some endgame items, even break it similar to a shulker box. This is the best thing to store cards in. It even has 12 normal item slots in it. Next up, we got the Ender Binder, just like a normal binder, but it's kind of like an Ender chest. If I were to get some cards, put them in here, throw this away, get a new Ender Binder, open it up, they're in there. So that's pretty nice. There's also the card display. These are for, well, displaying cards. You can display 6 cards on each of them, and they're very nice. Then there's also the card stand, which is for a single card. Then there is also that's more so, oh, that's not supposed to happen. But it holds a single card. It's nice for, especially if you have an epic card you want to show off, or if you have a graded card you want to show off. That's going to be the last thing I go over, because it's complicated and not good with everyone. There's also the key. So the key can lock these three things, so other people can't access it. Only the person who locked it can unlock it. You could also lock binders. To that, you put it in your offhand. Nope, you put it in your main hand, key in the offhand. There we go. And that'll do that. So the key is made with Buddy Steel. Well, specifically, I believe 2 or 3 Buddy Steel nuggets. So Buddy Steel, in order to make it, you need iron. I believe it's 2 blocks of iron, a block of lapis, and 3 cards. Don't quote me on that, though, because it's been a while since I played the mod myself, and JEI is not available for 1.17 yet at the time I'm recording this. With it, you smelt down the blend into the ingot, and you can make all kinds of gear with it. This gear is very nice because it has a power system. Let's upgrade it. 80%. That means I have collected 80% of all the cards that exist. I don't know how. Probably through setting that up, I went through a lot of cards, I guess. But yeah, and that's pretty nice. And it gets stronger and stronger as you collect more cards. It starts off a little bit, I think it starts out around chainmail level and can go up to slightly above netherite, and even more so if you upgrade it to perfect Buddy Steel, which is what we're going to go over next. So in order to get perfect Buddy Steel, you're going to need, first off, you're going to need some Xylex. You get them from these guys. These are Enderlings. They spawn rarely alongside Endermen. Best way to get them, get an elytra, fly around in the end for a bit, you'll find some, but you could also find them in the overworld and the nether with slightly better rates because Endermen do not spawn as frequently. So there's tons of trades. In order for you to get their specialty items, which are the Xylex Metal, the Xylex Ring, and the Xylex Boots, which are better than perfect Buddy Steel, those are endgame items. In order to get them, it's very hard. You trade with them, you max out all their trades, and then you have to, with 3 blocks and 3 Xylex, I believe, make a token. Click it with them, and they'll reset all their trades, but this time they'll have one more trade at the end, which trades for either one of these 3, or for a bulk mystery pack trade, which is that's like the sad, like, oops, because you didn't get any of the specialty items. There's also one for the Luminous Items, which I'll go over next. So Luminous is an ore. You find it throughout the world. When you break it, you get some Luminous Crystals. When you get Luminous Crystals, you smelt it into Luminous. Just Luminous. It's like I don't really know what it is. It's like a crystalline thing. Kind of like, it's cool. But if you chop up Luminous into 2, you can get 2 luminous plates, which you can use to make decorative blocks, like the pillar, the panels, which are kind of like planks, the pillars, crystal pillars. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. And if you just want to get the raw ore, you can get the block of crystals. And rarely, I believe 2% of the time, instead of getting normal luminous, you will get deep luminous. This is a very important thing, and you would need 1 deep luminous for every perfect Buddy Steel ingot. And it is quite important because it's how you get the deep luminous or luminous items, whichever you prefer. They're technically luminous items. There are 3 of them. There is the Luminous Metal, the Luminous Ring, and the Luminous Pickaxe. You get them by, well, you blow it up. You can do as little as 3 will guarantee you get a drop, but anything more is just overkill. Oh, that's sad. Oh well. For example, there you see we got a pickaxe, which is one of the 2 rarest ones. It's much more likely to get the ring. If you fail, you will get some normal luminous up to a stack or two, I think. So the Luminous Pickaxe, similar to the Xylex boots, are just very nice to have. They're better than Perfect Buddy Steel, and the Luminous Pickaxe in particular, I believe, will increase your odds of finding deep luminous. So will the ring, and so will the metal. The metal, in fact, gives you a chance of finding cards when mining luminous. So it's a small, like 1% chance or something, but it's still a chance. Meanwhile, the Xylex ring lets you break these vaults and keep what's inside them, like a shulker box. The Xylex Metal, the effect it gives you, both metals give you some grading luck, which I'll go over later, but they also can, well, specifically this one, not the Luminous one, but the Xylex one lets you reset their trades for free once you've traded with every trade they have. Instead of using the expensive metal, which is like at least like 30 Xylex, I believe. That brings me up to Perfect Buddy Steel. So to make Perfect Buddy Steel, it's quite expensive. I'm just gonna try to do this off the top of my head. I don't remember perfectly. It's Buddy Steel block, Buddy Steel ingot, Xylex block, Xylex ingot, or maybe it's a token. I don't recall. Luminous block, deep luminous, and that's it, I believe. And what you do is you put it all together, you get one of these, and you use it in a smithing table with Buddy Steel, and you get deep Buddy Steel. But there's also the Perfect Buddy Steel Metal, which is what you get when you combine the two metals along with some other things you need in order to make it. I don't recall the exact things, but I want to say it's just both metals and a Perfect Buddy Steel ingot, but there also might be some other stuff included in the recipe. This is the final item you'll probably get from the mod because it is the rarest. But there is also some other stuff I want to go over, specifically grading sleeves. So let's say you've gotten every card from every set and you are bored with the mod, but you want more. You get these. So the purpose of the grading sleeves is they let you grade cards. That worked that way because I was in creative mode, but as you can see, there are different grades, B, C, and D. We got all the way up to A and S, which are the rarest. If I were to just get a stack of these and go through them, let's see how many of each we get. Or actually, so far we've gotten mostly Bs and... Wait, what? Oh, because I have these up here, no wonder, that's why. So we got... So far, we've gotten a C. Oh, that's awesome. That's a visionary. So we got 14 C's, 4 A's, 22 D's, and 10 B's. Notice we haven't gotten an S. An S is a 1 in 500 chance, and those are quite a sight to behold. And let's see if we can get one. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, we went through the whole stack. So S's are kind of like your shiny Pokemon, your super rare cards. If you get one, you're definitely going to want either one of these or one of these. This is pretty expensive, but this is the fanciest card display. All the luminous stuff glows. And that's about everything in the mod. Let me just quickly look over, make sure I went over everything. And it looks like I did. There are some other stuff from mods. So if you have different mods loaded, you will unlock different things you can use in order to get their packs. For example, Farmer's Light packs and Create packs need shredded buddy cards, or can use shredded buddy cards because they're easier than normal cards to store. They're practically like, I believe it's like a 1 to 1.2 ratio of card to shredded cards, and you could use them to make packs, depending on it. Here are the different set metals. I don't know why they're showing in the menu. I'm guessing I wrote some code wrong, but that's about it for the mod. Yeah. So I hope this helped you understand the mod a bit more. There is a lot of stuff you can do in this mod, and I'm hoping to add even more things you can do with it in the future. So thanks for checking it out and sticking along with me as I went over everything. Have a great day and happy collecting.